I never believed in love at first sight until I saw her in the school library. Teldyar. I saw a girl in the school library, felt an instant connection, and spent weeks trying to find a way to talk to her. It was a complete disaster, but we ended up together anyway. Part 1. I'm not the kind of guy who believes in destiny. I'm pretty logical, practical, and a bit of a cynic. So when I tell you what happened last semester, please believe me when I say it was completely out of character. It was a Tuesday afternoon, and I was buried in books in the corner of the school library, trying to cram for a history final I was absolutely not ready for. I had my headphones in, the sound of lo-fi beats drowning out the usual library shuffle. I was deep in the 17th century when I heard a chair scrape on the floor, and I glanced up, annoyed. That's when I saw her. She was walking down the aisle of books, a stack of textbooks balanced precariously in her arms. The afternoon sun was streaming through the huge arched windows, and for a second it was like she was glowing. She had this easy, focused look on her face, and her hair, tied up in a messy bun, had a few strands escaping and catching the light. She wasn't looking at me, but my heart just stopped. It was like I'd known her my whole life. The music in my headphones faded away, and all I could hear was the frantic thumping in my own chest. It was the most cliché, ridiculous feeling I've ever had, and it was so real it actually made me dizzy. I watched her for a few more moments as she found a table and sat down, completely unaware that her entire universe had just shifted. I felt this insane, undeniable urge to talk to her, but my brain was short-circuiting. What do you even say to someone you've just fallen for in a public place? Hey, I just saw you and now I think you're my soulmate? Yeah, no, I'm a mess. For the next 2 weeks, I haunted that library. I learned her schedule. I watched from a few tables away, trying to work up the courage to say something. Every time I saw her, the same feeling would wash over me. I tried to think of a cool, non-creepy way to approach her. I even wrote a list of possible conversation starters. Are those notes for Professor Davis's class? I noticed you're reading about Renaissance art. I find that fascinating too. I was losing my mind. Continue watching the video in part 2. Like, share and subscribe. Made by Indernil. Thank you for watching.